So the last section that I'd like to talk about is the idea of increase. One of the real advantages through going through this type of value need workshop is you realize, I think, different elements about your business that you didn't understand about what you really offer, but then you also realize that you have the ability to actually increase the value or to increase the amount of people who need it or the understanding of the individuals who need it. See, be more valuable. We talked about it yesterday that if you've got a certain value, you've got a couple options. One is you could embellish your value. You could exaggerate what you do with an offer or how good it is for someone, or you could just become more valuable. Now, I always use this as an example. So here's a good old new iPhone. Things like, here it is. This thing's like $1,000, right? These phones are amazing, right? So expensive. So much things you could do in here, right? This phone, if I purchased this phone and I used it as a coaster, it would really not be a very good use of $1,000. It would not be that valuable if that's what I used it for. I would lack value. This would be a poor investment. However, if I get this phone and I know every feature, every piece, all of the different things that is in it, it would be extremely valuable. Now I'm using these as obviously a little continuum. Where I live on that line is somewhere in the middle. I don't know every single feature that this has to offer. Nobody's told me exactly how this would make my life better. So I'm only using a fraction, or I only have received a fraction of the value that I could from this, right? Because I'm not being educated well enough. They haven't gone through the process well enough to completely educate me on why I should have to extract value. The other side of the coin is that also you can just increase your value. And one of the best ways to increase your value is figure out well, how should I get better? How could our products get better? How could my services get better? How could I offer a new thing that would be more valuable? Well, value is completely based on the need, the problems you're solving, the people you're serving. So the more that you understand the needs, see, these aren't just two things, they work together. So the more you understand your customers' real needs, what they really want, what they really need, the problems you're really solving, now you have a marker for how could I increase my value. Maybe I could add an add-on service, or I could get better at doing this, or I could make this doohickey a little better by adding this or the other thing. So this value need continuum is something that is an ever-growing way. And again, if you have greater value and there's more people who need it, that's going to lead to more success, right? And that should be something we're always striving for, is to see that grow.